Here's a little more information. Looking at Stereo A's animations. Let's zoom out so you can see the timestamps. Here are the timestamps. And we're going to make sure you get a good view of this alleged CME. Again, looking at Stereo A, located 3 months ahead of Earth's orbit around the Sun. Now, we recommend some additional reading for our viewers. Read the Wikipedia article about Birkeland currents, because we talk about Hall currents all the time, because they're associated with your weather, folks. So, as these Birkeland current sheets come into the Earth, they are split into field-aligned currents, and the additional charge coming out of those in a perpendicular path to the flow of current are known as Hall currents. Yes, your weather does align to those Hall currents, like when you see parallel clouds in the sky. Just wanted to take the opportunity to look at spaceweather.com again, because in the past few months, they've started updating thermosphere climate index. So this is showing you the heating of the thermosphere, and this is kind of the first component where the Earth is thermally heated by the sun, hence the name thermosphere. Now you see where this is located right now. Very cold. Not the coldest it's ever been. The coldest it's ever been was just before 2010. But that's the thermosphere. We're going to go over the layers of the atmosphere in a moment, so bear with us. Also, we wanted to look at radio sun, because we talk about the 10.7 centimeter radio flux regularly, as it is a proxy very similar to the solar output measurement used counting sunspots. Now, we notice that the 10.7 centimeter radio flux has been higher than forecasted lately. What we're hoping is that it does not get as low as it did in the second half of 2009. So, congratulations, all viewers of our channel. You are officially radio astronomers. Now, obviously, electromagnetic radiation makes up a giant spectrum, and of course, as it refracts through the atmosphere, a lot of different things happen. So we'll refer you to this page from NASA, Earth's atmospheric layers, explaining the troposphere, which is where all weather occurs, the stratosphere, where you only get a couple clouds up there, and then the mesosphere, which is where you get things like the aurora, and then you got the thermosphere. In between those two, you've got the ionosphere, which is in different layers, and then above that are satellites, and then the exosphere, which turns out extends all the way to the moon. One of the ways we measure solar output is by monitoring the radio frequencies that come out of it. Turns out high frequencies come out of deep out of the sun, and low frequencies come out of the corona. So here's another interesting article from NOAA. The 2800 megahertz burst. We actually just received one of those as a result of that C-class solar flare. I just got an alert about that, by the way. So lots of data on this page. We'll leave links to that too. And also, North American GPS users, prepare to see some errors, as we got an alert about that too. North America being bathed in electrons a little bit there, a little bit higher than normal levels. So expect your GPSs to be off by a few meters. So once again, here's stereo A in 304 angstroms view, which would show you any plasma ejecta, any coronal mass ejections should be shown on this. There are the date stamps. That image includes that solar flare. So there you have it. Figured I'd give you one more animation here. Ahead of the Enlil predictions. Yes. Thanks for tuning in. Please visit our links in the description. We do appreciate your viewing. Have a delightful day. It'll never be now again. Remember, when you're analyzing coronal mass ejections, don't drink. And if you drink, analyze the coronal mass ejections. Just don't drive.